As president of the Pascack Hills chapter of the National Honor Society, I'd like to welcome Mr. Wheeland, Mrs. Schwartzman, Ms. Carice, parents, faculty members, and students to the fall induction ceremony. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Sienna Scott will now sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flame, the bells bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Sienna. I would like to start by congratulating all of the inductees for your years of hard work and service. Each one of you has put in a lot of effort to accomplish everything you have done as a student at Pascack Hills, and hopefully tonight can lend some gratification for everything that you've accomplished. You all deserve to be recognized for your efforts, and I am proud to stand next to all of you. When you are inducted into the National Honor Society, you are recognized as a leader in the Pascack Hills community. But you are all already leaders among your peers. While you may not have sought out this position of leadership knowingly, the entire school community wants to emulate the example that you have set of being both a scholar and a humanitarian. Being a great leader involves doing the right thing even when nobody's watching. While many leaders are able to take charge or act as a role model, only great leaders are able to act the same way when they believe that all eyes are turned away. Last year, I learned that up to 60 frontline health professionals were staying at the Courtyard Marriott in Montville. Most were out-of-state doctors and nurses who decided to come to New Jersey and enter the nation's hotspot, knowing that New Jersey hospitals were in need of help. For months, these frontline workers left their families and their lives, purposefully putting themselves into harm's way because they felt that they could make a difference. These doctors and nurses did not act in hopes of receiving recognition, and much of the community was oblivious to their efforts. Even though nobody was watching, they still stepped up to the plate. Now, more than ever, our acts of service can have a substantial influence in our community. Even though we hope to be approaching an end to the pandemic, there are still people in need of your help. The Tri-Borough Food Pantry in Park Ridge, for example, is serving more than double the amount of families that it had been serving in January of 2020. Even though we are back in school and mask wearing and social distancing have become routine, many people in the community continue to struggle with the pandemic. Next year, through NHS, I challenge all of you to work together towards making a significant difference towards the lives of the people in the community. You can all strategize together and think of the best ways to benefit people in need. But I also challenge each of you to look around your own families and neighborhoods and see who is in need of help. Your individual actions can have a larger impact than you may realize. So, while tonight you will be officially inducted into the National Honor Society, I encourage all of you to continue the hard work that has brought you here. We may be here tonight to celebrate your past achievements, but the journey doesn't end here. At the moment, you are almost ready for college applications or job opportunities, looking forward to what the next chapter of your lives might look like. My hope for all of you is that you remember the qualities for which you are being commemorated for tonight: scholarship, character, leadership, and service, so that we can also have a positive influence on the people and places you encounter, both during your final year of high school and beyond. Please welcome Ethan Dantas, who will perform for us this evening. Thank you, Ethan. We have gathered here tonight to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the National Honor Society. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to their strong academic records, our members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities. Membership in the Pascack Hills chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the society. The officers will review these qualities for the candidates. Scholarship.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element of life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Service.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities will arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or without recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence in our school. In taking the initiative in class and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge to each of our members.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character which guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. At this part of the program, we ask the candidates to step forward as their names are called. Each new member will get their certificate and take their pen to sign our official NHS registrar. They will then light their candle by flicking the switch on the bottom and carefully return to their seat but remain standing with their candles lit. So once you receive your candle, you can return to your seat and will remain seated. And once everyone has received your candle, we will all stand up together.
Ariana Adams. Amanda Bang. Ryan Bowdish. Jesse Bellman. Darcy Bergstein. Aiden Burson. Rolf Legal. Joshua Chang.
Rebecca Cohen. Nicole DiCaprio. Ethan Dantas. Nora Fendian. Lindsay Fleischman. Michael Frangos. Dave Freeze. Davis Gannon.
Julian Gerber. William Gold. Leah Golden. Gavin Gross. Ai Hamazaki. Nina Hayes. Katie Hoppy.
Riley Hughes. Deja Jarvis. Sarah Kelly. Dennis Knudin. Lena Kim. Caitlin Kim. Rachel Klein. All right, so I invite everyone to stand up. You'll see inside the orange pamphlet, we have the National Honor Society pledge. Everyone can hold the candle in your right hand, and together we will now recite the pledge. I pledge myself always to seek the light of truth, to follow scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of the school, the well-being of the community, and honor my country. You can now turn off your candles. And please join me in a round of applause for the new members of the Pascack chapter of the National Honor Society. Please be seated. I would now like to welcome Mr. Whelan, our principal, to say a few words.
Thank you. First, I want to apologize to the parents who are watching at home. I wish you could be here because we haven't done anything like this in 13 months. The last time we had people in this auditorium was, I think, March 8, 2020, when the curtain came down on our musical. I left the house today. My wife said to me, "You're like a little kid for your birthday." I am giddy to have all of you here. I really am, and I hope it comes through in the video how special tonight is. It really is. I have to give a special thanks to Ms. Grace and Mr. Schwartzman for organizing this and figuring out to use electronic candles and to get everybody in and set up the streaming. Sean in the back, I just appreciate all the work that went into it. It was actually a high school principal in 1921 who first came up with this idea for a National Honor Society. And like all of you, the students inducted almost 100, actually exactly 100 years ago, were inducted because they showed their strength of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. When Ms. Reese and the panel of faculty were going through all of the applications, they shared some of the information with me. All of you have shown tremendous character and achievement. More importantly to me, you've shown service. You've shown service to our school, to our local communities and towns, to our state, and beyond the borders of New Jersey. Your leadership has been shown in athletic contests and practices, in service and academic clubs, and each and every day in the classroom, both physically and virtually. Most important, you show that leadership in how you treat each other, how you treat teachers, classmates. I know we're going to lean on you for how you treat the underclassmen next year as we start the school, hopefully for a full day of school next year. And we're going to need your leadership there. As you leave here tonight, I have one request. When you get home, thank the people at home. They were your first teachers. They helped get you here. As you go through the next couple of days, seek out those teachers, maybe via email, maybe if you can just stop by their classroom or the counselors that have helped you get here and say thank you. It'll mean the world to them. I want to thank all of you personally. Pascack Hills, the community that we love, the Hills pride that we feel, comes straight from the students. And I truly thank you for all of that. I congratulate you on your induction tonight, and I want to let you know that I couldn't be prouder to be your principal.
Thank you, Mr. Wheelan. In conclusion, I would like to thank all of those who helped organize tonight's ceremony, including our custodial staff, Mr. Dorr with the AV staff, and Mr. Pico and the technology staff for live streaming the ceremony into our homes. Congratulations to the new members and their families on this very special occasion. Thank you all for coming tonight, and thank you to all the parents who are watching from home, and congratulations.
You guys did it. Congratulations to all of you. I'm proud of you. We'll get to know each other even more.